today we're going to be learning how to compose a number 5. Last week we used the shake and spell sheet for number 4, and you use counters, and you figured out many different ways that you can make the number 4 using 2 different colors. Today we're going to be doing a similar thing, but with the number 5, and I'm going to be showing you what we're going to be using today. So you're going to be needing a paper plate, a plastic plate like this. Plastic is important because you'll see soon why. And you're going to be making one line across it like that, and a line down only half of it in the middle, so you have 3 parts. 2 of the parts are small, 1 part is big. Next you're going to need 2 colors of paint with a paintbrush inside each. I have red and yellow paint. You'll also need some wet wipes, and you'll need a bowl or a cup with 5 counters like this. I have red and yellow counters. Whatever color counters you have, that's what you're using. Also, this part is optional, but it is an important part. If you have a paper and a marker or pencil that you can use to record the different ways you make the number 5, to write the numbers down, that will also just help you learn how to write the letters, the numbers. So we're going to get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bowl or cup. I'm using a bowl, and I'm going to put inside 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just like you did with shake and spill, I'm going to shake them, spill them out, and you can't see what mine landed on, but I'll show you. I have 2 yellows, and I have 3 reds. So my 3 reds, so I have 2 yellows and 3 reds. 2 plus 3 make 5. We use a plus sign to show that we're adding 2 numbers. So using my recording sheet, I'm going to be writing the number 2. So I remember I did 2. So I have my 2 here. I'm writing a plus sign because that's the sign we use when we're adding something together. We're putting 2 parts together. So right over here is my 2, here's my plus sign, and then I'm adding a 3 for my 3 reds. So I have 2 plus 3 makes 5, and now, here comes the fun part. Using your paint and your paper, you're going to make the dots. So if I have 2 yellow counters that came out, I'm going to make in one of my small boxes 1, 2 yellow dots. And in my big side, I'm going to make 3 red, 1, and the other side I'm going to make 3 red, 1, 2, 3. And I recorded this. I have 2 plus 3 make 5. And there's many different ways that you can make 5. You're going to play around with it and see how many different ways you can make it and record it. And you can even take a picture of this recording sheet that you're with you writing down all the different ways, and you can take a picture of it and send it to your teacher. So we're going to do a little more together before we move on. So I'm going to take my wipe now. So before I take my wipe, I have 2 and 3. How many do 2 and 3 make? 2 and 3 make 5. So now, using any of the colors, it can be yellow or red, I'm going to make 5 dots in my hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here, I have 2 yellows plus 3 reds equals 5. If you wanted to, you can even do 2 of them yellow in your whole one to show 2 yellow and 3 red make 5 altogether. And you can keep on doing this by just taking your wipe and erasing your plate and starting over again. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to erase. I'm going to make sure my plate is all clean. I'm wiping it so that it's clean. So my plate now is mostly clean. And I'm going to take my 5 counters again. I'm going to put them in my bowl. I'm going to shake, spill them out. And this time, I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4 reds. And how many yellows? 1. So I know now 4 and 1 make 5. So I'm going to take my recording sheet. I'm going to write 4 for my 4 reds, plus, because I'm adding another part to it, I'm adding the yellows. 1, that's how many yellows I have, and that makes 5. So now I can paint it on my plate to show that I made 5. So I'm going to take, I have 1 yellow I'm going to paint, right like that. I have 4 reds I'm going to paint, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I did one by accident, one more than I needed. So if I made a mistake, all I need to do is take my wipe and erase it, because it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning, and we can just fix our mistake by wiping it with a wipe. So I have 4 plus 1, and now how many am I going to put in my hole? I'm going to put 4 reds, so 1, 2, 3, 4 reds, and then I'm going to put 1 yellow, and in my hole now I have 4 as one part, I have 1 as another part, and all together I have 5. 4 and 1 make 5. So you can keep doing this by just erasing and starting over again, and I hope you have fun doing so. You also have in your packet the paper, this 5 shake and spill page. So if you'd like to do that at home as well, you can. You can even practice with this. You can either do it with crayons like you did last week with 2 colored crayons, and every time you spill out the counters, just like we did before, if you have 3 reds and 2 yellows, you're going to color 3 of the circles red, 2 of them yellow, and see how many different ways you can make 5. You can also do it with paint if you have paint already out. I have paint already out, so I'm going to show you how to do it with paint. So just like we said in our recording sheet, we said 2 yellows and 3 reds make 5. We can record that on here also with our paint. And I'm going to do 2 yellows. So I'm going to take my paintbrush, my yellow paintbrush, and I can color and paint 2 circles yellow. So I have 1, 2. So here's my 2 circles that are yellow. And then I can paint 2 circles red. So we have 3 circles red. And when it dries, you'll have a whole picture of just different ways that you can make 5 painted. So there you have it. I hope you have fun practicing and using these different ways to compose the number 5. And I look forward to seeing all your work done. Bye everyone. Have a great day.